When you come to Utah, there are a ton of amazing national parks and places everyone goes, but sometimes it's the places in between that offer a surprise on a road trip journey. For me, that surprise was my time at Zion Glamping Adventures, located on the border of Utah and Arizona, an hour and a half from Zion. This place was special. From slot canyons to the beautiful hidden gem visiting coral sand dunes, this is an adventure for the books. So we are here at Zion Glamping Adventures, and it is an adventure indeed, because this is my mom's first time camping since she was in high school. I, of course, have camped a bunch, but I'm very excited to bring my mom along. And we have these beautiful tents I'm super excited to show you. They zip up both on the inside and the outside. Oh, one mom help me. Let's go inside. Here. Woo. And we have 2 beds in here, 2 queen beds, and we have air conditioning, which is lovely, especially since it is summer in Utah. But it does stay actually pretty cool in here so far. I'm very impressed. What I'm most impressed with is the view from my tent doorway. Check it out. Da 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 da. After we got settled into our tent, we headed off with the owners, who showed us some of the land and other things to do in the area, and they told us about the activities that they offer, such as guided tours with UTVs. Then we met the pet pig and then headed to get some supplies at the local grocery store and some pick-me-up coffee, because it had been a long day. Also s'mores, of course, because we were going to have a campfire. I may not be a cook, but I love a good sandwich. I'm just chilling here. And I'm really happy, like, the tent is air conditioned. It's really cool in here. There's a nice breeze. And we're really close to just these beautiful mountains. I don't know, it's just such a different landscape than Florida. And I don't know, I'm just very excited that I get to wake up here, and then tomorrow I get to wake up to the sun rising over these red rocks and just seeing it glisten and chilling with my mom, who's camping for the first time in a long time, since like probably high school. So we'll have fun tonight. But for now, I'm just gonna chill. Maybe we'll be doing a sunset tour. We don't know, we're just gonna hang out and have a good night. Wow, man, this is such a cool glamping spot. They have all these tents everywhere. You're like in a forest of glamping tents, and the moon and the sunset around here looks super perfect. I'm just really glad to be able to relax and get away from all the hecticness of being in the center of Zion, and just be able to relax with these pure views and just be with my mom and chill. But for now, I'm just gonna relax and kind of take this wonderful, beautiful place in. After an eventful day, it was time to relax and go to sleep. I just woke up and I'm so excited to be camping. Like, check out this view. I mean, now I don't know how it can beat that, but I'm just going to head to the restrooms. They're located in the central area. However, I'm actually kind of cold. This is the summer in Utah, border Arizona, and I think because of the rainstorms, it actually got quite cool. Last night we had some thunderstorms in the area for quite a few hours, and there were flash flood watches, which isn't normal, especially since there's usually droughts in this area, so they need the rain. But it was a little bit worrisome. I'm not used to these flash flood watches, but I get to wake up to this, and my fears are no more. I was so excited for today because we were going to have a little adventure on the UTV, and my mom was going to be joining me, which I was super excited for. Good morning. After a great morning and waking up with some coffee from the nearby Bees Marketplace, I came with Zion Glamping Adventures to do an adventure. We're going UTVing to Peekaboo Slot Canyon, and this is just like really amazing landscape and around 45 minutes away from the campsite where we're about to get started on our adventure. I'm super excited.
There's a cloud above our head that it starts to rain. You guys just follow me.
Going through Peekaboo Slot Canyon. Yesterday there was like flash flood warnings, and today, as you can see, it's still muddy, even way above my head. That's nuts. Like all the way up there. This was filled with water, and there's clouds going on right now, so we're just going through it quick because there could be more water that comes down here without much warning, which is definitely something you don't want to be down here for. So we just saw Peekaboo Slot Canyon. Now we are riding this wash to get back up to higher ground because the rain is starting and I really don't want to be caught in a flash flood. So we're heading back up. Let's go. When many people come to Zion, they often skip some of the places in between, such as coral pink sand dunes, a shifting sea of red sand where you can go explore in UTVs or go hiking, but we were going to take this a little bit more high octane, if you know what I mean.
I know that you're trying to fix me, but I don't wanna be like you. If you wanna take it back to the 50s, maybe I'm not the guy for you. You're dying not to work, but work until you die, you know that's true. Have you thought it through? Cause you love to tell me what to do. Say no, I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. You should go and get out, I'll make you regret it.
If you're unlucky to get the lottery at the Wave, then you should head to Moccasin Mountain where you can see dinosaur tracks and basically a mini version of what the Wave is.
This is kind of like the wave down there.
Definitely. So just finished up an amazing day checking out the sites around Zion Glamping Adventures in southern Utah. We went to Peekaboo Slot Canyons. We checked out the dinosaur tracks here, and we also went to Coral Pink Sand Dunes Park. There's literally so much you can do here, but watch out for the quicksand. Just kidding, but actually, like, we sunk in there pretty far, so you have to be careful after big rainfall here. Things can get a little bit dangerous. My mom's footprints are going to become fossils now, just like those dinosaurs. This whole day was full of adventure, and it wasn't done yet. After going back to our tent to just relax a bit, we headed out again to catch the sunset and see some petroglyphs. Around every corner was a surprise, and honestly, I was really glad that I got outside of the national parks to try some new things visiting these state parks and places that I had really not known about before going out with Zion Glamping Adventures. I wish this moment could last forever, driving into the sunset with the beautiful landscape around us, but it was time to finally go back to our tent and relax and sleep. Tomorrow I had an extremely early morning and a hike to complete. Just woke up again in the most beautiful camp spot ever, and this isn't just a camp spot, it's a glamping spot, and I've spent the last 2 nights here and I've had an amazing time. Yesterday I went in their UTV all the way like through to the Peekaboo Slot Canyon, the coral pink sand dunes. We did a sunset tour. I saw some petroglyphs, dinosaur tracks. I mean, my day was absolutely amazing. If you want to think of a day exploring out west, Zion Glamping Adventures can have you covered for some epic adventures. But for now, I'm just going to relax this morning, probably take a shower, and then I'm going to pack up the car and we are heading off to Bryce Canyon National Park. And I'm very excited to bring you with me on that adventure as well. But for now, let's enjoy some views. So this morning we checked out of Zion Glamping Adventures and I headed to Espresso Creek Coffee to grab a breakfast sandwich and some coffee. Now we're about to head out to Canyon Overlook Trail in Zion and then head to the Best Western Plus, Ruby's Inn in Bryce Canyon to explore another national park in Utah.
What facts belong, it's hard to say. Your pattern is so hard to tell.
So I'm back in Zion just to do a quick trail. I'm doing the Canyon Overlook Trail and it's right before the second very historic tunnel that goes through and then heads down the switchback. But I already did that, so we're gonna go check out what this viewpoint has to offer. And I heard it's pretty worth it, so let's go check it out. Definitely a short but rewarding hike. The Canyon Overlook Trail is definitely one of the most beautiful ones if you don't want to do Angel's Landing, which is a pretty scary one. I did that 2 days ago. And yeah, but this Overlook is pretty amazing. You can even get up there if you want one where it looks like you're hanging off the edge, but I don't recommend that. But yes, you can take these switchbacks. There's 7 in total. From the west to the east side. We're on the east side of the tunnels and yeah, it's a pretty scary drive, but if you're up for it, it's worth it because it's one of the most beautiful drives in America, in my opinion. Finally, it was time to say goodbye to Zion National Park and Zion Glamping Adventures to head to Bryce Canyon National Park. Follow along for next week's adventure and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're made aware of the next episode. And if you have any questions, please let me know them in the comments. Want to help support my channel? Then please check out my Patreon for more behind the scenes content and more up-to-date info on where I'm going next.